Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at modeling this Kobuz. Hope I'm saying that correctly, the Kobuz glider. Hobby King came out with a glider, the Avios Kobuz, and it has a 2200 millimeter wingspan. And I actually like that glider, so I started looking for some pictures and see if I can find some and show you guys how to model this. Now I went ahead and put my pictures in here already. And if you use this particular picture and you want to surface model these, just know that these formers here and everything are not scale to the pictures here. So if you sketch this and then try to line it up with this, this is too big to line up with this. So what you're going to have to do, what I did, is just did it this way, put two pictures in here and scaled one picture, scaled it to the size of the formers. So this picture here. So after I sketched this here, this particular sketch, then I just moved it to where it needs to be, and it's the right size. So I'll show you what I mean here too. I'll do the last one here. So I'll go back to the original and sketch this one here. Put a center line, L for line. Change this to construction by selecting X. Lines cross here. And change these to construction also. They're going to use a tangent. And get this the best as I like it. Go ahead and finish sketch. Then turn this back on. Then move this over here. Select move copy, zero this out. Select all the sketch objects. Then move this over here. Then rotate this 90 degrees. Click OK. Now we have those formers put in here. And I'm also going to show you guys how to use a form to model this also. I think it'll be faster to model this with a form. This video is sponsored by PCBWay. PCBWay is your one-stop shop for rapid prototyping from 3D printing, CNC machining, sheet metal fabrication, injection molding, electronic PC board design and manufacturing. PCBWay has globally competitive prices, and to get an instant quote for your project, sign up for an account and drag and drop your file. You will get an instant quote, and 2 to 3 days you will get a firm quote. For your 3D printing needs or other rapid prototyping needs, check out PCBWay.com. And turn off the canvases here so I can see all the points. And I want to project the points. and click OK. Now I notice also on this Kobuz glider, the one that Hobby King has just come out with, some people are saying that it's too expensive. So you can sketch it or model it in Fusion. I'm showing you guys how to do that here, and do it this way. Try to keep the cost down of it. If you model it yourself and make a 3D version, 3D printable version of it. Now, if you ever model this in SolidWorks, you'd pretty much do this the same way. Finish sketch. And we loft all these. Okay, then we'll go ahead and mirror this also. And here's what we have so far. Create a sketch on this plane. Create a sketch on this plane here. Use project include, intersect, and select these two. Another line here. And tangent. Finish sketch. Then reverse this. Now what I should have done is loft all the way back. Let's turn on sketches and see what that looks like if we can do that. But we probably can't. Well, we can. Turn these off and give it a shot lofting. But it probably won't let us do this because this is not connected to this. That's not going to let us do that. Try. Okay, so when you sketch this, what I did here is put that plane in here and did a sketch on there. Go ahead and do that all together too. So you have this here, and then you can use, when you sketch this line on the bottom and line on the top, you have a line all the way from the back to here to here. But we'll continue moving forward here. And if you do that, you won't have this little area right here. That looks a little off. Like two pieces there. It'd be all one smooth piece. But no worries. Change this to bodies. Turn the origin back on so we can see. All right, we've got that. And that looks pretty good. And surface loft in that. Now what I want to do, use a form. Okay. And the form I'm going to use is a cylinder. And put it on this plane here. And imagine this whole thing around here, and you want the center. So, going to guess somewhere about here. Drag this out. pull this all the way back. Add some more height faces by dragging this. Don't really need a whole lot. Then click OK. Right click and edit form. Move this down a little and move this down. I'm going to model this in box form here. And box form was just Alt 1. Add an edge. Right about there where it needs to be. Move a little bit there. Click OK. And I think Comp R makes a turbine-powered one of these gliders. As you can see, that looks really good. And we need another edge. Sorry about the noise. That's the neighbors again. Okay. Get out of box mode here, and to get out, it's just Alt 3. So you have to go in and out. Okay. Here's fuselage. I'm going to raise this up just a little bit. Move this forward just a bit. And there's our fuselage. And that looks really good. And to be honest, I think that looks better than this one. And the only reason I think it looks better is because of this section here. Now, had I sketched this line on the top and the bottom all through here, then lofted this all as one piece, I think this would look better. And as you can see, this is bigger because we surface modeled it off those plans. And we form model this off the plans, a smaller one. Turn the bodies off here. Turn these sketches off that we did earlier. We actually cancel this. I'm going to use a line. Sometimes I forget. About using fillets. Split body, and this is a splitting tool. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a wing in here. Now, these wing profiles are the correct profiles, but these here are too big for this particular model. So what I'm going to do is use an arbitrary airfoil. So just remember, these are the airfoils you should use, but for this particular model that I'm doing right here, these are just too big for it. But this is how you would do it anyway, regardless. Sketch my line. Move this down a little bit. Then look at this from the top. And imagine this curving back a little more here and this coming straight across in the front. So this needs to go forward a little. And this one here needs to come back a little. Just want this to somewhat follow this. Now here's just an arbitrary airfoil here. I'm going to try to copy this one here. And the bottom looks more like that, so deleted that point because I don't need it. Okay. And that looks close. And I was just checking that. This goes straight across, it looks like. Pretty much. Okay, no worries. Finish sketch. Construct a plane at an angle. Use this line here. Click OK. Then create a sketch on this plane here. Turn the canvases off for now and use project. And I want to project this point, this line, and this back point. Turn the canvases back on. Use a line, snap it here, and bring it all the way out. Then use a fit point spline, snap it there, and bring it on out. Okay, finish sketch. Turn the canvases off so I can see. Use a sweep. Change this to path and guide rail, and change this to full extents. Then select the two profiles here, this one and this one. And then the path is going to be this line here. And the guide rail is going to be this. And click OK. And that looks good. Now this is slightly up. So this needs to go up. Okay, that's much better. Hey, that looks really good. And here's our glider so far. And right now this is 2.3 meters. Which is almost in line with the Avios one. The wingspan on this is just 100 meters, excuse me, 100 millimeters longer, which is no problem. Now let's look at putting this here. Now this would be, in my opinion, to be a good glider to 3D print. It's not very big, not too big. I mean, it's big, but not very big, too big. And again, same thing like we did for the wing. We're just gonna sketch a line. Then look at this from the top. And move this in a little here. So imagine this extending further out here and this one extending straight across here, front. Then again, we're going to use the arbitrary airfoil because the ones that they're showing down below are just, this side view is not scaled to it. Okay, finish sketch. And we're going to use that plane and angle again. This line here. And click OK. Create a sketch on this plane here. P for project, and I want to project these points and lines again, like we did before. This point, this line, and this. Click OK. Now this looks like it has a little curvature to it in the back, so we'll use a spline there, fit point spline. Then use a line straight across here. Finish sketch. And we'll use a sweep again. Path guide rails and full extents here. And then the profile here are these two again. Then the path is this. And the guide rail is this. Click OK. Okay, now this needs to move up also. Now this is probably too high. And it is, so this needs to come down to match this. So as you can see, these pictures are not that great. The front, they're all not lined up that great, but they'll do for now. And click OK. Yeah. Mirror this. Change this to a new body. Okay. Now we'll model this vertical fin here. Now I'm not going to make this scale like this because that'll take more time. Put a line here. Finish sketch. And put a plane at an angle. Use this line here. Change this to 90 degrees. Click OK. Create a sketch on this plane here. And project these objects on here, or sketch geometry. Click OK. Arbitrary airfoil again. Going to mirror this. Click OK. Finish sketch. Then create a sketch on this plane here. It's a line. Now we need to project points. And the center line. It's a line. Okay, finish sketch. and we're going to use the sweep again. I'll create a sketch on this plane. Finish sketch. Split body. This is a body to split. And use this as the splitting tool and click OK. Now, let me go back. Edit. Change this to that. Then click OK. Now this piece here. And here's our Kobuz glider. And this looks good. This is a good looking glider. Okay. Just a couple more things. Turn sketches back on. Split body. This is a body to split. Turn that last sketch back on. Split body. This body to split here. And this is the splitting tool. Click OK. Okay. And that's going to do it for this for now. And this is how to model a Kobuz glider here in Fusion 360. And I think what I'm going to do next is just split this up. So if you want to 3D print this, you can 3D print it and go from there. So yeah. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this particular model. And like I said, in my opinion, this is faster to do this as a form modeling versus surface modeling of it. Like the formers, you can use, but like I said, if you use the pictures, let's show those again. You use these pictures, just remember that these shapes of these formers, all this, are too big for this. So you're going to have to put another picture in here and scale the airplane up for the size of these formers. So you just can't scale this up and then expect these to fit. So yeah, so because these are just a little too big. So you're going to have to do that, another picture and scale. So yeah, but anyway, that's going to do it for this video. And I also invite you to join my Facebook group and my Patreon site. Both are called CAD Build Fly RC. Go over there and have a look. And if you can, become a paid Patreon on my Patreon site. If you do, all these files that I show you guys how to do, they are available on my site if you're a paid Patreon member over there. And if you have any questions on what I did here or any other things on my site here, leave them over there on Patreon or send me an email or ask me them on my Facebook group. But yeah, so anyway, that's going to do it for this video, and I will catch you in the next one.
Subscribe for more.